Get 1997 is 2.9. A steady state, the temperature variation in a plane wall made of two different solids, first and second, is shown below. Then the thermal conductivity of material 1 is smaller than that of 2. .10. The relative flux from a surface of image is equal to 0.4 is 22.68 kilowatt per meter square. The approximate surface temperature K is 1000 exponent minus delta P 1000. We ignore for radiation heat transfer. Q by A is equal to epsilon into sigma into T raised to 4. 22.68 into 10 raised to 3 is equal to 0.4 into 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8 into T raised to 4. Therefore, T is equal to 1000 Kelvin. 2.11. For condensation of pure vapors, if the heat transfer coefficients in film-wise and drop-wise condensation are respectively HF and HT, then C HF is equal to HD. For condensation of pure vapors, if the heat transfer coefficients in film-wise and drop-wise condensation are respectively HF and HD, then HF is equal to HD. 2.12. In a binary distillation column, if the feed contains 40 more percentage vapor, the Q line will have a slope of minus 1.5. Explanation: slope of Q line is equal to Q by Q minus 1 is equal to 0.6 by 0.6 minus 1 is equal to minus 1.5. 2.13. According to the film theory of mass transfer, the mass transfer coefficient is proportional to D. According to the film theory of mass transfer, the mass transfer coefficient is proportional to D diffusivity, molecular diffusivity. 2.14. The gas phase reaction A2 twice A gives B is carried out in isothermal plug flow reactor. The feed consists of 80 mole percentage A and 20 mole percentage inerts. If the conversion of A at the reactor exit is 50%, then CA by CA naught at the outlet of the reactor is, answer is 5 by 8. Explanation: 2A gives B, initially 80%, finally 0, total 20% inerts, total 100, finally 40%, 20 and 20% inerts, total 100, finally 100. Therefore, CA by CA naught is equal to 40 by 80 by 80 by 100 is equal to 5 by 8. 2.1.15. For a first order isothermal chemical reaction in a porous catalyst, the effectiveness factor is 0.3. The effectiveness factor will increase if the catalyst size is reduced or the catalyst diffusivity is increased. Explanation: effectiveness factor epsilon is equal to 10H into ml by ml. Therefore, M is equal to L into under root of K by D, where L is the catalyst pore size and D is equal to diffusivity. 2.16. The rate of the heterogeneous catalytic reaction A plus B gives C is minus RA is equal to K into Ka into Pa into Pb by 1 plus K into Pa plus Kc into Pc, where K and Kc are the adsorption equilibrium constants. The rate controlling step for this reaction is C. Surface reaction between absorbed A and B in the gas phase. The rate of the heterogeneous catalytic reaction A plus B gives C minus R is equal to K into Ka into Pa into Pb by 1 plus K into Pa plus Kc into Pc, where K and Kc are the absorption equilibrium constants. The rate controlling step for this reaction is surface reaction between adsorbed A NB in the gas phase. 2.17. 1 mole feed of a binary mixture of a given composition is flash vaporized at a fixed P and T. If route flow is obeyed, then changing the feed composition would affect the fraction vaporized but not the product composition. 1 mole of feed of a binary mixture of a given composition is flashed vaporized at a fixed P and T. If route flow is obeyed, then changing the feed composition would affect the fraction vaporized but not the product composition. The molar excess gives free energy GE for a binary liquid mixture at T and P is given by G by RT is equal to A x1 x2, where A is constant. The corresponding equation for ln gamma 1, where ln gamma 1 is the activity coefficient of component 1, is A x2 square. The molar excess gives free energy G for a binary liquid mixture at T and P is given by G by RT is equal to A into x1 x2, where A is a constant. The corresponding equation for ln gamma 1, where gamma 1 is the activity coefficient of component 1, is A into x2 square. 2.19. The transfer function of a process is 1 by 16x square plus 8s plus 4. If a step change is introduced into the system, then the response will be underdamped. Explanation. 1 by 16s square plus 8s plus 4 is equal to 1 by 4s square plus 2s plus 1 is equal to 1 by tau square s square plus 2 zeta tau s plus 1. Therefore, tau is equal to 2, 4 zeta is equal to 1 by 2, hence it is underdamped. Question 3 has the following. Naphtha, to steam reforming. Naphtha for to steam reforming આવે, and sodium hydroxide to mercury cell. Sodium hydroxide, mercury cell. 3.2. LPG, that is C3H8 or C4H10. LPG, C3H8 or C4H10. Synthesis gas, so CO and H2. Synthesis gas, CO and H2. 3.3. Global warming, chlorofluorocarbons. Global warming, chlorofluorocarbons and methyl tertiary butyl ether. Unleaded gasoline, methyl tertiary butyl ether, MTBE, unleaded gasoline. And Jai Shri Krishna.